Hello everybody and welcome to TJonesGaming. My name is Tori and today we are setting our fantasy football lineup for week 12. We'll be up against Dell's Neat team, and as you can see, before we do anything we're projected to win. But of course we all know that those projections are not always accurate. Are never accurate. Now, I got an alert that Julio Jones might be injured, so let's look at that first. Week 12. Oh, there, Arizona is not giving up points, fantasy points to wide receivers, but so he's listed with a shoulder injury, but it shouldn't impact his status. Alright, that's fine. Let's pull up the last weeks to see who we want to swap out. We want to look at the box scores. So Stephon Diggs, so Hearns. And what's he projected to get this time, Hearns? Well, we're definitely pulling Hearns out of there. He didn't do well. Let's look at what it says about who he's up against. So the 10th fewest fantasy points. So it looks like Buffalo's not giving up a lot of fantasy points to wide receivers. So maybe we'll keep a running back in our flex spot. And our running back, James White, did great last time. Let's see what it says here. Oops. Okay, New York has given up the 15th most fantasy points to running backs. I think we might keep James White in there. We are going to put Julio Jones back in for Allen Hearns. And let's see what it has to say about Stephon Diggs. So it looks like Detroit has given up the 16th most fantasy points. ESPN's Adam Scheffler reports Stephon Diggs will likely miss Thursday's Week 12 game against the Lions. He doesn't have enough time to recover. Let's look here and see what they have to say about Stephon Diggs. See, they got him. ESPN has him pretty high up on the list. NFL's not showing him. So it's a question of will he play, will he not play? Yahoo's giving him a 68% chance to start, but 0 points is pretty harsh. But otherwise we've got Devontae Adams and Allen Hearns, which I don't feel very confident about either of them. They're just not sure if he's going to play. So Cam Newton, of course, we're going to start. Justin Tucker, of course, we're going to start. Ryan Matthews. I wish I had another running back. And I got James White, but I've got Derrick Henry. Well, he's projected to score 0 points, so clearly he's not going to be playing. He's out. So they're calling it questionable, but they do not think he's going to play. So our only other running back is Derrick Henry. Oh man, we are hurting. We are hurting. Well, let's swap him in for now. It should give us a few more points, a few more projected points. So, as always, we need to look for wide receivers and running backs. Let's see if there's any up on the waiver wire. I can't imagine there's many left. Let's look for wide receivers first. Suspended. Injured. Jeremy Maclin. Questionable. See what it says. He's not practicing Wednesday, so he's not going to be playing, I don't think. Michael Floyd. Who could we swap out Michael Floyd for? Ryan Matthews. Should we try it? Sterling Shepard. See, he's got a lot of fantasy points this season. Let's try and grab Sterling Shepard. We'll trade him for Matthews. We'll see if it goes through right away. I don't know. It has to do with our position on the waiver wire. Okay, so he's projected to score 12-something points. 44%. What if we move Stephon Diggs down into the flex spot? Move James White in for Henry and move Sterling Shepard up. What do you think of that? So let's do that for now. We're going to move Stephon Diggs down there. Sterling Shepard up here. James White in for Derrick Henry. So that looks pretty good. And let's take a look at Michael Floyd. Right. And we'll bring him in for... We'll just drop... we don't need Blake Bortles. We were looking to drop in Derrick Henry. It feels like these are all things we've done before. Michael Floyd projected to score 11.98 points. Let's see what it says here. Second most fantasy football points to wide receivers this season. So Michael Floyd's not... He's not going to start, and he's not the greatest, but he's up against a team that's giving up a lot of points to wide receivers. You know, so it's like, here's my... Do I play Stephon Diggs, who might not play? Do I play Michael Floyd, who probably will? I mean, he's maybe more likely to play than Stephon Diggs. Yeah, he's likely gonna miss the game, so I'm gonna swap them. I mean, it's dropping our projected points down a little bit by like 5, 6, 5.5. But I feel like Michael Floyd has a better chance of actually playing. Of course, we're leaving in Le'Veon Bell, so now we got to look at James White for a running back. So giving up 15 most points to running backs this season. Let's take a look at what running backs are available. So we might stay with James White. He had a great week last week, if you recall. Let's see how he did. The box scores. See, he had a stellar week last week. And he's no Le'Veon Bell. Let's not kid ourselves about that, but still. Let's see what other running backs are available. I forget how beat up they are. We just got rid of these two guys. Derrick Henry we just got rid of. Yeah. Christine. Michael. What's he looking like? Giving up the 11th fewest fantasy football points to running backs. He intends to get Christine Michael ready for the Philly game week 12, so he just came off the waiver wire. Let's add him and drop like somebody who we're not ever gonna play Blake Bortles, right? We're just seeing, this is just an experiment. Or Hearns. I mean, we have a ton of wide receivers right now. And we're just gonna see what Christine Michael's looking like. Yeah, we're not playing Christine Michael. It's looking like they're not predicting him to play. Nobody thinks he's gonna play, it looks like. So he's just too new to the team that he's on. So I think that's it. Cam Newton, Julio Jones, Sterling Shepard, Le'Veon Bell, James White, Delaney Walker, Michael Floyd, Justin Tucker, and the Minnesota Vikings defense. Feeling good about this lineup. I think I'm hoping that we can win it this week. Dell's neat team is 5-6. We're 4-7. Oh, so he's in 7th and we're in 8th. So we're gonna be duking out for that 7th place slot, I think. Anyway, go ahead and click the like button. Subscribe to the channel. That way you won't miss a single exciting fantasy football episode. And until next time, take it easy.